Well, it's Friday, and it's that time for me to try to give you some knowledge. I'm just kidding. My opinion only. I hope you're all having a good day. I really didn't. I wasn't gonna do a video today, and but I've been sitting here thinking and kind of going over some things in my mind since I woke up. And the first thing on my mind was thinking about how the last 2 years I've accomplished so much in my spirituality. My physicality, my concept of who I am, and how I've been searching for that my whole life, and how I got it done in the last 2 years, and it's an interesting process, and it's pretty much how I started all this with all you all. I mean, some of you are not here or who have been here. I started posting pictures. I haven't taken pictures for 35 years, but and I've been stuffing that part of my life, and I'm recognizing it now, and that little boy, that little creative thing inside of me has been stuffed for so long. I got to get out. So, and that goes back to the therapy. I've done shitloads of therapy, mankind projects, gone overseas and done special mind clinics. I mean, I did a Navy SEALs training program to see how tough I was mentally. I've done the realm. I mean, peyote, acid, and I highly recommend acid. I think every human being needs to take a hit of acid once in their life. It just takes you to another dimension. It opens you up, and it's amazing the psychedelic properties it has for the brain alone. That's just my opinion only. I'm not saying I'm an acid freak. I haven't done it in 20 years, but I was actually thinking about the other day. I was like, man, it's maybe time to go to Europe or something and expand my consciousness. Wish we could do it here. Anyway, so with that said, I've spent a lot of money on self-help books, videos, talking to people, texting, just researching, going to Cambodia, India. I've traveled just looking for it, And when I got to Cambodia, I actually was working and I took some time off and was walking through the jungle. And those who know me know the story, and you guys have seen the photo. I was just walking along, and you got to stay on the path there because there's landmines everywhere. So you stay on the path. So I was on this path, and I'm just walking through this jungle, and it's thick, and all of a sudden there's this Buddha. It's 2-3 stories tall, and I sat down in front of that, and I can honestly say that opened up my eyes. I didn't accept the spirituality. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't even prepared for it, but it opened up my eyes. It put something in my heart. It gave me that longing, and I've been searching. God, I've been searching ever since. I've been trying to figure out who the hell JP is for the longest time, and I've spent a lot of money. So this is my 55 years worth of wisdom. From everything I've done, from AA to Mankind Project to group therapies, all that. It comes down to one thing, and you can all save money. And it's just so simple. If you got a problem, talk about it to people you trust, okay? So now, all the big motivational seminars, all the big motivational groups, all the AA, all it is just people. You cannot get better without inviting good, healthy people in your life. That will save you so much money. Okay, so point 2. That's why JP Blake Live might fail. It might fail. I'm willing to take that risk. I'm not concerned about that. And it is kind of a mission now, but what I'm trying to create here is a safe space for people to come in here. I'm basically just the catalyst. I want to bring people into the show, and I want to talk about big items, and talk about things that are real, and give that opportunity for people to explore that little intuition inside you that's just telling you there's so much better out there. There's so much better, folks. And I'm a very intuitive person, but I didn't trust my intuition my whole life until the last 2 years. And once I let go and started to trust my intuition, look where I am right now. I'm sitting here on the internet talking to people that care about me, and I care about them, and I'm having a blast. And it's an awesome way for me to Step out of this protection. I mean, this is the way I look. Yes, accept it. You don't like it, get out of here. I don't care, because I'm not going to take any negativity on my site anymore. This is a positive place for positive people. My image, maybe it got you here, maybe it didn't, but if it did get you here, stick around and listen to the real message, because the message ain't here, okay? The message is in here, and what I want to put together with people, Catalyst. I want people to have options. I want people to be able to reach out and like with like some of the big topics we've had lately. I mean, like I said a million times, it's amazing watching everybody interact. Okay, and that's what you need. That's how you grow. That's how you have trust, a little bit of trust in another human being, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. But you're being smart about it, because in making yourself vulnerable is actually making yourself stronger than that other human being, because you're being real. So I guess on Friday, that's kind of my lesson of the day, I guess. Be careful on spending all the money on self-help. Be careful, okay? I mean, there's other options. There's tons of options, and let's figure it out here. I mean, let's make a safe space for some people here. And hell, I mean, if you have a criticism of me, make sure it comes from the heart, and you own that feeling, okay? And then I will take it all day long, okay? I'm as human as anybody is, as you are, as everybody is, okay? I make mistakes, a lot of them, all day long. Ask Coco, anytime. Ask her, she knows it. Anyway, so just be human and be real. And you know what? At 55, I've decided to be full transparent with who I am, and that's how I'm gonna be with you folks. I have nothing to hide. Shit, I'm just happy to be here at 55 like this. I'm happy. I'm happy to have had the chance to make this growth over the last 2 years and share it with people. And I look forward to, providing the catalyst. That's all I can do. I had a conversation with a woman in Miami last night. It was late, and I've been meaning to talk to her. She has her own YouTube, or I don't know, I think she has her YouTube stuff and everything. And it was just, ever since I moved to Florida, I've been lacking that connection. That I don't like small talk, just like all those videos I posted today. My brain just doesn't handle small talk. It's not capable. And I had a great conversation with her, and she's very political, and she's very strong on her views, but she was like the version of me, and it was awesome to have that conversation again. I mean, it sparked this little thing in me that yeah, I mean, we are human beings, and having connection is awesome, but some people require that different connection, and I require that. I require to have conversation, and people who want to help themselves, and people who want to like look at their own faults and laugh at themselves, man. I mean, come on. I mean, I look like a goof half the time, but I do that on purpose because it gets me out of me. Because I could sit there in the mirror all day long and say, oh yeah, I'm such a handsome man and all that bullshit. But when it gets down to it, I gotta wake up with that person in the morning, and that's me. And my looks have gotten me through life. I will give you that. But I got goosebumps. It never gave me the satisfaction as a human being. And I know that sounds funky, but being real is, I don't know, it's just, I've lived in shame for these last 20 years since I have gone through this, and y'all know what I've been going through. I lived in shame. I allowed myself to accept that shame. I allowed to accept that I wasn't good enough. I allowed that as a human being. And so it's sad. I mean, that's 20 years of my life, but I have to look at it. It was 20 years of a lesson, and it took me 20 years, but I finally woke up. But it took me 20 years. Some of us males are, we need a little bit more of a little stimulation. It just, everybody finds their time in life. And some kids get it at 4 years old. Some kids get it at 3. Mozart just picked up a piano and said, this is my passion for my life. It happens when it's supposed to happen, folks. But we all have pasts. We all have choices. So when other people give you positive words or positive videos or positive something positive, take it. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to love it. You don't have to even hear it. Play it. Listen to it. Just open your ears, and it's going to affect you some way, some shape or form. I mean, positive words can change your whole damn life. Positive words can cure cancer. Okay? Change the people who are around you. Change it. I did. I don't allow any negativity around me at all. I can't. I'm 55. I don't even want to be around it anymore. Everybody around me loves me, and I love them. And they know who I am. They know everything about me. They know all my quirks. They know every day I wake up a different person because of this damn tumor. They know that I wake up and I have to spend my first 2 hours figuring out how I'm going to cope with JP that day. But that's part of my job as a human being. And that job is something I want to do every day because I want to be here. So it's what I'm going to do because I want to put my foot forward. I want to go to the gym. I want to walk with my dog. I want to share with you. So Friday, here we go. I just went on a tangent, folks. You know, I was all nice and calm and everything. And just like last night talking to that lady in Miami, man, she really opened up some channels in my brain. And it was incredible talk. And at the end of it, I was like, wow, I was very honored to talk to her. And I said, wow, you're almost too good for me. and like, she just laughed and she goes, no. She goes, it goes both ways. And I was just like, yeah, you know. And because I was hearing of all her successes and I was going back into that ego and that little self-shame of saying, wow, I'm 55 years old. I just lost all my businesses again to somebody. And I'm living in an RV. But I look over there and I have Coco. I have food. I have water. I have a truck. I have a mind. I have a heart. I have my health. I do have my health, folks. You do not know how sick I am, and I will never show that to you, but it is my positive. I mean, it all happened at once 2 years ago. Tumor, the stalker, psychics, the spiritual taking the spells off me. I mean, the guys told me I had massive spells on me, so it's all to that when you're ready. And you know what? I started this journey, I think it was 2019, so I would have been, 53, 54. And, man, this has been the best 55 ever. You know, you saw me, I got white stuff on my nose. You saw me play with the guitar that day. We went to the beach. I had dinner, and I had a whole bunch of people I didn't even know, and there was karaoke, and it was cold. It gets cold in Florida, folks. But it was a really good birthday. And it was fun because I think that was one of the first days that I did a couple skits, and then I was just playing. Then I don't know. I had no fear because I didn't know you guys. So, I mean, what the hell would I fear? So I just did it, and it felt right, and it still feels right to this day. I think I'm a born entertainer, and that I have to accept that. I do love my construction and all that stuff, but I have this need to help people, and I've been stuffing that, and I haven't been making it a part of my life, and in a selfish way I have, because of what my tumor and all that stuff, figuring out what it was for 7 years, and I had a lot of shame, and I sat in a chair, and I felt sorry for myself about 3 years. Stopped working, just felt sorry for myself. And then 2 years ago, like I said, I started having dreams of my ex-wife, and they were vivid. Ooh, they were vivid. I had some shit to work out in those dreams, and it was vivid. And I didn't know what was going on. It was October, November, December of 2019, and now I went back and looked at what was going on with the psychics and all that stuff. I was being set up, because my higher power or whatever, my spiritual guides, my God, whatever, I don't label anything, stood in front of me at that moment and said, we're going to take over your dreams. We're going to take over your intuition, and we're going to tell you how this is going to be. And that's the way I've been living my life for 2 years. I step back and let my life play itself out. And it's been amazing, the unfolding of it. And I will share that whole story with you. I mean, I haven't even shared a little bit of it. From the psychics to, I mean, the cleansing to, I mean, I had a really bad accident 2 years ago. I hit a kid at 55 miles an hour. 55 miles an hour on a highway. There was no crosswalk, there's no lights, no nothing, in the middle of nowhere. There's a school over there, but it's a highway like they have them in Florida. And I will tell you to the ending to that story someday. And it's nothing but a miracle. And I don't believe in miracles because I believe that things just happen, but sometimes, you know, it wakes you up. So that's my Friday share. Like I said, you don't want to be here, get out of here. I'm not going to have people like that around my life. There's no reason for you to be here. I expect everybody